I actually I bought another one of these yachting magazines because I don't. It's just fucking hilarious to me that this one's called Showboats, right? And on the cover it says to boldly go where no man has gone before, and they're talking about the Northwest Passage from Death Trap to trendy fucking transit and the Bermuda Triangle, true tales of the unexplained. So that was actually interesting as hell. But then, like, peppered in between the stories is like this like an advertisement for like a $250,000 fucking watch. My voice should have cracked in. Somebody just can walk around with the Ferrari. And then they got this one page that says Owners Club, where readers of the magazine, you become part of the Owners Club and you send in a picture of you and your creepy fucking rich family, you know? So they got this old-ass fucking guy, right? He looks like he's at least 70. His wife's it looks like to be in her 50s, Botoxed out. And then they got 3 fucking creepy kids that are like only in like their teens and 20s, you know? And they all looked a little fucked up, you know what I mean? Because rich people want to hold on to their money, so they sit there and they kind of fuck in the same cul-de-sac out there on the Hamptons. And after a while, they all start looking like each other. You know what I mean? Then they got these weird sort of ailments, like purebred dogs. Like they can't go swimming because their ears always fill up with water. They can't come out, and then they get like these fucking infections or something. I have no idea. But anyways, these cunts want to start sailing up the Amazon River. Do you know what I realized? There's no fucking way I'm going to be able to do the advertising because I'm too afraid to leave. I'm too afraid to leave this area like it's going to, of my phone, like it's going to shut off. So I'm just going to have to go straight through. Like I said, dude, if you guys are actually hearing this, it's an absolute miracle. So anyways, these cunts want to fucking, sail their yachts up the Amazon River. Why would you want to do that? You know why? Because you're sick of going to these fucking eyes wide shut parties. And no matter where you took your yacht, there's some other cunt there going like, oh yeah, I've taken my boat there. And you want to have something new to talk about, right? You got a $250,000 watch. He's got a $260,000 watch. You feel bored. You know what I mean? How are you going to get some 50-year-old Botox woman to come over and jump on your 80-year-old dick, and fuck you on your helipad on your boat? How the fuck are you going to do that? You got to take your boat where no other people go. So these cunts are going to go up the Amazon River, right? And, this pristine area. You got people living up there where, how people used to live hundreds of thousands of fucking years ago, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. But you know what's cool is there's pirates up and down that thing. So at some point, one of these rich cunts is going to get killed. I guarantee you. And I don't even give a fuck if they can't, board the boat. At some point, someone's going to be like, well, fuck it then. I'll just climb up a tree and I'll shoot one of these fucking darts at them or whatever they do. Aren't there some cannibalistic fucking tribes out there? How great would that be? How great would the fucking meat be? Those rich people, they must be like veal. After all these fucking years of fighting other tribes, these guys are fucking, climbing trees and running through the forest. They're fucking athletes. They're tough, right? You know what I'm saying? Take this NFL game here, man. If you were going to eat somebody who went to this NFL game, right, you wouldn't want to eat an NFL player. I'm saying if your plane crashed, you had to fucking do it. You're on the team flight, right? You don't want to eat an NFL player. I mean, that guy's fucking shredded. You know what I mean? Maybe a lineman. That'd be eating like a fucking ribeye. Nice and marbled. Find a good cut of meat. His fucking underbelly would be like that fucking, the underbelly, like all the Japanese guys like, that fucking, that sushi, right? That's fucking disgusting. But I'm just saying, so what? It's disgusting to us because we have all these options. First world problems, as people like to say. I love when people say that. Oh, first world problem. Well, I live in a first world, so everything I have is a first world problem. I could be completely fucking dead-ass a homeless guy in the United States has first world problems, okay? Shitting on a subway grate, you know what I mean? Exposing himself so he can get a night in jail and maybe he can get some porridge or whatever the fuck they feed prisoners. right? That's still a first world problem because he's part of our economy. You know what I mean? You know what's funny? If somebody lives in a third world, can't get a girlfriend, is that a third world problem? It's still a third world problem. He's in a third world, and no one will suck his dick. Right? I need some clarification on this. Anyways, what the fuck was I talking about? Okay, so you got these fucking tribes or whatever, these people that, you know, they got one pair of shorts their whole life. You know what I mean? Their environmental footprint, their carbon footprint is basically nothing. You know? And now here come these rich cunts up the river, and I'm calling it right now. For the first time in the history of the world, a billionaire is going to get eaten. They're going to shrink down his fucking head. You know? I don't know what the fuck's going to happen. His watch will end up at the bottom of the fucking Amazon. It really is. Actually, you know something? There's a lot about, to be serious here for the first time in 21 fucking minutes, there's a lot about owning a boat and navigating it that overlaps with aviation as far as like compasses and magnetic deviation and variation and dead reckoning, and then also that sinking fucking feeling that you just killed yourself when something out of the ordinary happens, when a light comes on or something like that. There's no way, unless you fly or you own a boat and you leave where you can't see land, there's no way to describe that fucking nauseating feeling of, oh, fuck, am I that guy? Which, of course, is totally balanced out by the unbelievable thrill of it. I remember I took a long time ago, well, not a long time ago, it was like 3 years ago, but it seems like a long time ago. I was in Boston. I was staying in the North End. It was fucking great. And I was doing that movie, The Heat. And my wife came to town. And so I wanted to take her out. And they had these water taxis. So I was like, I add a little romance to this thing. We'll jump on the water taxi and we'll go over to this different part of the city and we'll go get something to eat or whatever. I can't remember what the fuck we were doing. And I got to tell you something, man. The second I got out there on that boat, all right, and we were going by, and this guy knew all this shit, and he goes, look at that giant boat. You see that giant boat right there? That boat's owned by the fucking owner of the Red Sox. Was this giant fucking yacht, right? And I'm terrified of the ocean and that type of shit, you know what I mean? But I got to admit, the second I got out there on that boat, immediately the temptation to do something fucking illegal was off the charts. There's no way I could own a boat. Well, I wouldn't do it. The fear of fucking going to jail and then getting fucking butt raped, that always keeps you in line, doesn't it? But still, you know what I mean? You're just thinking like, dude, nobody's going to stop. What is going to stop me if I took a kilo from this city to another city, you know? Then you got to interact with them, right? Who the fuck's going to give you the kilo? What the fuck's that guy going to do? All of a sudden he comes on the boat with you. Next thing you know, he does a Kleinfeld, right? One of my favorite fucking characters of all time. Did I ever tell you guys how much I love that movie that I can't remember the name of, but I remember Sean Penn's character's name? Carlito's Way. Lawyer. You ain't a lawyer, Kleinfeld. You a gangster. Hey, I'm not getting mad at you, huh? That guy when he's got the cough. There's a lot of great character actors in that movie.